Bang, bang.
Ah, geez, Mick. You pop up out of nowhere, huh?
Just like you popped your little buddy Psycho Sal.
I actually feel kind of...
That's what separates the brutal from the boring, Cap. The only feeling Cactus ever had...
We're a little more PG nowadays, so...
When Cactus went out there and had a street fight with Triple H, there was no guilt, no fear, nothing but the cold, dead eyes of the man from Truth or Consequences.
Damn, yeah, that was good. Great.
Now that you brought the brutality...
To take on Triple H?
You leave Triple H to Jack. He's mine. But if you deigned to let me stand by your side back then, I'd sure...
You saw what I did to everyone in my path. I have the brutality to...
Then I've got just the match for you. Hold on to your hat, because if you think you know...
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Yorktown Heights, New York, Marie Rose. Representing the Authority from Greenwich, Connecticut.
Picture this. Monday Night Raw, early 2000s. You're going up against one of the biggest villains in WWE history from a family of villains that make Genghis Khan look like Mother Teresa. You know what to do. Pull no punches, bar no holes, and if you want to do like old Cactus Jack would do, make good use of every tool at your disposal. Bang, bang.
Someone's been busy, hasn't she?
I'd like to think I understood the assignment.
That you have. And it's still the tip of the iceberg. Have a fantastic opportunity for you.
I'm listening.
How would you like to try your hand at one of the most unique experiences in WWE? A position where you'll be able to set the agenda, take control of the whole of the WWE universe, and truly make a mark.
And this magical mystery opportunity will let me do all that?
Indeed, in the prestigious role of WWE Raw General Manager.
Isn't that you? What, are you going on vacation or something?
Well, now that you mention it, I may have plans.
Aha!
But this is fertile ground for you too. Stepping into a WWE authority role, applying your talents to the other side of sports entertainment. Sure, booking may be a balancing act sometimes, but you already know that from your work as co-owner of TBD.
I'm not convinced that this offer isn't just because you want a vacation. But nonetheless, I'll do it.
Splendid! I can't wait to catch my flight. See you in action.
So when do I start?
Well, I should start heading to the airport. So, how's now?
Seriously?
Don't worry, Raw practically GMs itself. Sure, Bianca needs a challenger for Survivor Series. Bayley and Becky have both been bothering me incessantly about their booking, and the suits in Stamford are especially sensitive to ratings right now. But you'll figure it out.
All that GMs itself? Are you sure that's it?
Yes. Oh, wait. No. Charlotte needs an opponent for tonight. Actually, this is a good way for you to set the tone of how you'll be running Raw. Every match should tell a story, so you just need to decide which story you'd like to tell.
Such as?
Are you going to choose an up-and-comer like Nikita Lyons to challenge the Queen? Maybe someone she has a lot of history with, like Rhea Ripley. Or maybe you want to dig into Charlotte's past a bit further. She goes way back with Natalya, including the feud that made Charlotte the first woman to hold all major singles titles in WWE. To take on Charlotte.
Natalya is an OG around here, and I want to reward consistent fans with a match that has some long-term history to it. I'll book her against Charlotte this week.
Fantastic choice. Well, good luck to you. I have every confidence. And just a word of advice. Do try to be as neutral as possible as GM. You may find yourself rooting for the talent you put forth. Sometimes even as strongly as if you were in the ring yourself.
Here comes the boat of WWE.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
Carrying on the legacy of the legendary Hart family in sports entertainment, Natalya always ready to handle things inside the ring.
Natalya has a great mixture of mat wrestling skill as well as pure power.
The Queen of Hearts is about to hold court.
The Queen has arrived.
And boy, does she know how to make an entrance.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
She is a game changer, a trailblazer, and perhaps the greatest woman to ever set foot in a WWE ring.
And with all of Charlotte's accomplishments, some say she's already a living legend.
She's had rivalries with Lynch and Rousey and revolutionized the industry.
When your last name is Flair, competing is like breathing, and the Queen has built an empire.
No false bravado.
Maintaining supreme confidence and savage ferocity.
When you talk about the mountaintop in this business, you are talking about Charlotte Flair.
Truly in a league of her own in WWE and showing no signs of letting up.
It's a new era on Raw as the captain helms the ship as temporary general manager. So far, it looks promising.
Cap has made one match here, Cole. Let's not give her GM of the year just yet.
I agree, Corey. This is a good start, but let's see what else Cap has planned. Targeting the ankle.
We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match. Oh, what a strike to the back.
Oh my, dragon screw.
Working the leg with that move.
About to be the proverbial one-legged man in the you-know-what kicking contest. She's going up.
Top rope here.
Taking flight.
Bang, what a splash. Completely flattened, and that should do it. That has to do it. The Queen of Hearts is fired up tonight.
Charlotte's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here.
That attack might have diminished Charlotte's sense of superiority.
So much damage inflicted.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
What a face buster.
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex. Moves outside. What's the plan here? Able to reverse that one. Running power slam. And Charlotte can't find an answer for these attacks.
The claws have come out for Natalya.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
Natalya with natty by nature.
That's Natalya showing just how exceptional. This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. Gets to the ropes, and that's going to cause the ref to break the hold.
Big clothesline.
She's got the shoulders down. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Natalya!
Charlotte could not do it with Flair tonight as she drops a big match to Natalya.
If I could have a minute.
What is it, Troy? I honestly don't have time for your tone tonight. I'm trying to manage a show.
My tone? I would never use a tone.
Haha, very funny. Oh, you're serious. I guess now that I'm the management, you have
I'm not sucking up. I think your idea...
Of course they are, Troy. I'm smart. Now what's up?
Becky and Bailey. They're being particularly difficult and hounding us to be named Bianca's next challenger at Survivor Series. I'm sure they... How do you want me to handle it?
Why don't we just have Becky and Bailey face each other for the title opportunity? It'll be a great match and solve our problem.
Great suggestion, boss. I'll set it up. Wow, you really know your stuff.
I could get used to this version of you, Troy.
I'm not here to fight.
Really? That's too bad.
Can we chill long enough for you to listen to my idea?
And what's that?
Survivor Series. I know for a fact that not only has Raw not announced a main event, but Regal had nothing in the plans yet. So, let's take the bull by the horns and do something truly spectacular.
I can't just book a War Games match, Shots.
Why not?
No, I mean, I love War Games as much as the next person. But it's not a match to be taken lightly. You need a reason. Something that merits putting two teams who want each other's throats inside a double ring.
I captained my team in NXT, and I was excellent.
Ah, so this is the classic, my pitch is that I should be in a main event pitch, right? There are rules to booking.
Excuse me, but when did Little Miss TBD Rebel, who puts people through...
That's not the point. I'm taking my role as GM seriously, Shotzi. It's hot-shotting to just announce a War Games match.
You sound like a WWE suit. Let's screw the so-called rules. Put yourself in the match against me, and we can absolutely destroy each other in that cage. We pick teams, go all out, and...
You know what, Shotzi? It might not be a terrible idea. Let me think on it.
That's all?
You're not here to give me another amulet, are you?
No amulets this time. Just praise for your booking as the new GM.
Praise? I will accept.
I appreciated that you brought attention to a rivalry that was strong, but that might not be top of mind for more recent viewers. You seem to really care about deeper cuts of WWE history.
I do, actually. You can reference rivalries from the past without alienating newer members of the WWE universe.
In that case, maybe you'd want to help me with something. I never truly got to settle things with my old friend Nikki Cross. We had a few matches after our time tagging with each other, but we have unfinished business.
I gotcha. I'll set up a match for the next Raw.
Alexa Bliss is here.
One of the most accomplished competitors in the women's division.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
One of the smallest competitors in the women's division, but she matches underrated power with hard-hitting, high-flying attacks.
Lots of titles and main events to back up those claims. We are about to see 5 feet of fury unleashed.
And that is bad news for Alexa's opposition. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for some chaos.
And from Glasgow, Scotland,
He's now somehow even more unhinged than before. Well, I hope for her sake she's psychologically prepared. Bliss is a master of mind games and manipulation.
Friends turn enemies, partners turn foes. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross have a lot of history together.
Our GM Cat continues to give us unexpected and exciting matchups.
She's mixing up the formula so far, that's for sure. The hard part is doing it year-round, but hey, 2 weeks down.
Oof, man, what a hit. No respect at all with that action.
But it can also be meant to antagonize. Could be a method of luring your opponent into a mistake.
Ooh, what a nasty kick. Insulting. Disgusting behavior. There was no respect shown there. Check this out. Oh.
Simple but effective. Sit-out mat slam. All 5 feet of fury on display.
Bliss is executing her game plan.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Placed into the corner.
In full control here. Face first.
Watch this athleticism.
Nice roll from Alexa Bliss. Stomping. Ouch. Oh, my God.
Alexa gets reversed.
And Nikki isn't looking helpless anymore.
Yeah, her instincts are taking over. Oh, clothesline stops that move in its tracks.
Insult to injury. And Nikki Cross is on the downside of things.
Cross is going to have to dig down deep here.
Into a small package. Very, very nice.
Alexa Bliss, top turnbuckle.
Taking flight. What?
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Throws her back in from ringside.
Double knees roll through. We're not done yet. And more. Insult to injury.
Oh, man, Alexa really put all 5 feet of fury.
Flying.
Diving body splash.
We might be close to the end.
She is barely standing at this point.
From the top.
Elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow. Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit.
And this one is over.
here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
A triumphant moment for Alexa Bliss.
Losing like this would demoralize a normal superstar, but lucky for Nikki, she's far from normal.
Come to congratulate me on a successful show? I was just out back soaking in the success of the Alexa-Nikki match.
So you didn't see the #1 contender match with Becky?
No, that match practically booked itself. Why? Who won? Who are we putting against Bianca at Survivor Series?
We have a problem. Damage Control ran in during the match, and at first it looked like maybe a straightforward DQ victory for Becky, but then she got irked and went after them. And technically the bell rang at some point, but with all the fighting that broke out outside the ring, nobody really won. And we still need a challenger for Bianca. If I may make a meager suggestion, Survivor Series is right around the corner. You may just have to step up as GM.
No, we still have one Raw left before Survivor Series. Let's do a rematch. Becky versus Bayley to determine Bianca's challenger.
Do you really think the match will go any differently this time around?
I do. Because as much as it pains me to admit it, you're right about one thing. I need to step up as GM. So I'll be serving as special guest referee.
Bringing indie cred and attitude to the WWE ring. It's Cap.
The following contest is a special guest referee match. Please welcome the special guest referee for this match, Marie Rose.
Cap looks like she is itching to throw hands tonight.
Then she's come to the right place. Drag it through the mud.
Cap is on a mission tonight.
make way for the man.
A woman who's done it all, but always wants a fight.
And the participants. First, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
The man has shown where there's smoke, there's fire. And she has taken it as her mission to reinvigorate the level of competition in every women's division.
Becky Lynch has made it clear for anyone who's big game hunting that the man's not hard to find. She's inviting the competition to take their best shot. The man is the personification of guts and passion. Becky's built an amazing career by seizing the opportunity.
Oh, the man will make you famous. The smartest thing to do is keep her name out of your mouth altogether.
Unfortunately for the opposition tonight, it's far too late for that.
All right, here comes Michael Cole's best friend.
Great.
And representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, Bayley!
Finally, she has put the 4 horsewomen in the rearview mirror and calls the shots on her own.
Yeah, sadly, the hugs are long gone, and now Bayley is a brash, ruthless competitor.
She popped those crappy inflatable friends to become a bona fide role model.
Yeah, it was the worst night of Byron's life. Bayley found inner rage. Now listen, I know I felt her verbal tirades on live television. They're not fun.
Well, you can't say that Bayley is a dominant force turned mastermind since returning at SummerSlam. And she's caused a lot of damage ever since.
Our general manager, the captain, promises that we'll have a #1 contender. By the end of this match, will it be Becky Lynch or Bayley?
We'll know soon enough, and with Cap...
Can she score the pin? And the kick out by Becky Lynch.
And the referee was in perfect position for the count.
It was a very even count. Can't find any flaw. Double underhook. The armbar!
Bayley has been...
She fights her way out of the armbar. Uh-oh. High angle belly up. And will this be it? Shoulder up and the referee ends the count.
Solid work by our special referee.
Official was in the right position at the right time with a perfect view of their shoulders.
Just rubbing salt in the wound now. That's going to be a moment you want to forget it very soon. Fails to connect on the springboard. Unable to counter.
Uh-oh. Face first in the turnbuckle. Dismantling the arm in the corner. Gotta hurt.
An all-out attack from Bayley.
You're not going to find Bayley showing any remorse. Punishing the leg.
Wrestling 101. If you can't stand, you can't fight.
Force applied to every inch of the arm with that one.
What a forearm. And this is just a vulgar display of ruthlessness. My God, enough.
She could pin her opponent right here. And she's not done yet.
I see now. Playing by her own set of rules here.
Shame on our official. No one could view what we just saw as being unbiased.
Punishing their opponent.
Constant.
Forearm's going to cut off the wind. Guillotine applied.
I don't know what choice.
Got to find a way out of the guillotine. They're not going to last long. Waller bridging out.
Incredible.
Takedown. And now punches rights.
What a shot.
Just going all out with every blow. Becky will solo her opponent with a kick to the gut, and now going to turn things here. What a slam. Michinoku driver. Is it enough? And the referee stops the count before 2.
Good job by the ref, seeing the kick out right away.
One of the more fair counts I've seen. Can't complain about the...
No way! Suicide dive!
A roll of the dice, and it pays off in full.
Becky Lynch with a great shot.
Hammering down on the knee.
I think the fans actually cheered when Bayley took that hit. Oh, look at Becky. Down she goes. Right into the disarmer.
She's going to tap.
And she releases the hold as she feels that enough damage has been done.
Should have kept on wrenching. Why show mercy now?
Getting back into the ring. Count out may be imminent here.
Really testing fate right now. That'll teach her to waste precious time in the ring.
Kick gets caught. Double axe handle. Takedown. And now punches rights. Teeing off.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Uh-oh. And a suplex. Oh, no. Stun gun. And now she's climbing to the top turnbuckle.
From the top. Here comes Bayley. Drops the elbow.
Is it enough? The cover. Fights the shoulder up and 1.
And that was the kind of count you want to see.
Our official showing she's a professional of the highest order.
Look at this. Bayley going up top.
She's getting back up, but she might be down again soon.
From way up, intercepted by the man.
Oh, what a nasty knee lift.
Producing a trampling.
And Lynch telling the crowd to watch her.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Guys, can Becky do this?
This is how you make a statement. This is how you show the world that you're the man.
She's showing signs of slowing now.
That was a big-time onslaught from Lynch. Yeah, that's a bell ringer.
Will it be? She breaks the ref's count.
Okay, now, the jig is up. Our ref's agenda showed itself on that pin attempt.
This ref obviously missed the lesson on counting pins.
Knee locked. Shoulders down. This could be the one that does it for her.
With the count.
Our official got into position, and for some reason, their arm stopped working.
Becky with all the momentum on her side.
The man is just going off on Bayley. Becky Lynch from behind. Handle slam. Does that finish Bayley off? Cover.
It wasn't enough. She kicked out.
I don't know what you have to do to keep Bayley down, but you better reopen the playbook.
And Lynch does not like coming up short, guys.
From the top. Double axe handle connects.
You can't take much more of this.
Yeah, she's looking drained, Cole. I don't know how much is even left. Sky high.
Leg draw from the top by the man.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match.
Becky in full control here.
Manhandled slam. Lynch got all of her.
2. That'll be a win. What a hard Lynch beats Bayley. The man would have fought all night to win this match.
You knew once Becky entered the ring, the man was pulling out all the stops. A lot of people thought Bayley's offense would be enough, and a lot of people were wrong.
Well, that was something.
Hey, you were the one who said I should put my finger on the scale.
Yeah, but I thought that "and don't get caught" part.
I wasn't actively trying to.
Too bad you don't have the chance to course correct the
But maybe I do.
How? Survivor Series is this weekend. You can't send Becky and Bayley back out there tonight for another rematch.
No, but there's another option. As someone said recently, I'm Miss TBD Rebel, not a lawful good rule follower. And Raw is a 3-hour show. There's an announcement I need to make.
All right, Miss TBD Rebel. Whatever you've got up your sleeve.
This is the second time we've seen the acting Raw general manager in the ring tonight, but this time she has a special announcement.
Here's hoping this goes more smoothly than her stint as special guest referee.
As GM, I'm not deaf to the concerns of the WWE Universe. Specifically, that my involvement in our #1 contender match earlier tonight may have made it look like management was biased towards Becky Lynch. I assure you, my intent as GM is simply to put on the best show for the WWE Universe. And that applies to not just Raw, but Survivor Series. As such, it is my duty to inform you that Bianca Belair will not be defending the Women's World Championship this weekend.
Bianca's being pulled from Survivor Series?
She will not be defending this weekend because it's clear Bayley and Becky Lynch are not done yet. I just hope they have allies to rally to their side. 8 fighters, 2 teams of 4. War Games!
War Games at Survivor Series? I'm not missing this one.
Well, we're paid to be there, Saxton.
I know, but it's still incredibly exciting.
I probably should be upset at you for putting another hurdle in front of my title match.
Glad we're okay.
We are, and I respect your hustle. You've made a lot of bold choices since coming to WWE.
Really?
I like your instincts, especially when you get in trouble and have to think quickly on your feet. Heck, I even trust your instincts. Team with me, and I'll let you pick the rest of the War Games team.
Let me think about it.
You really did it this time, didn't you, you dummy?
I think you'd be happy that you're getting another opportunity to earn the title match in War Games.
Should have just booked the War Games match from the start, honestly. Want to be on my team?
Why do you want me on your team?
I think it's pretty clear from your time as GM that you've been going into business for yourself here and just doing whatever you can to scrape by. And that's exactly... So what do you say? Join me, Dakota, and Io in the fight to secure my...
I'll get back to you.
Hey, I've been looking for you. I thought we were gonna meet outside of catering.
Turns out I was pretty busy in here. Both Becky and Bailey want me to be on their War Games team.
You can't be serious. You loused this up so badly, and they both want you on their team?
What can I say? I'm a catch.
I swear, there's something in the water around here that allows you to walk away from the consequences of your actions unscathed. I'm sure putting yourself into the main event while you're also acting GM will be no different.
Thanks for another great promoter lecture.
Look, I know you're gonna do it anyway. Who are you teaming with?
Becky said she'd let me pick the rest of the team. I'm joining her side.
Can't wait for you to get absolutely no flack for putting yourself into the match that you set up. Have you decided who else you'll ask to join you and Becky? Well, good luck. I'm sure it'll be interesting.
The following contest is the Women's War Games match! The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
Cap wanted a war, and now she has one.
Introducing first, from Yorktown Heights, New York, Marie Rose!
Cap has to be the worst general manager in Raw history. She puts herself in War Games, and I heard it wasn't even her idea.
Rumors aren't facts, Corey. And besides, anyone who competes in this type of match deserves our respect. Cap is here, and she's ready to fight.
Bayley is a ring general, ready for battle.
And representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, Bayley!
Understand this. Bayley will deceive you. She will stab you in the back. She will do bad things to good people to get that Women's World Championship. And that's why I love her.
None of those things will make a bit of a difference once the door of that cage closes behind her.
Bayley's going to survey the battlefield, then her forces will attack.
War Games is a match with no rival. 2 rings, 1 giant cage, and 8 superstars ready to risk it all for the big victory.
Not only is pride on the line here, Cole, but depending on which team wins, we're going to have either Becky Lynch or Bayley as the #1 contender to Bianca Belair's title.
That's true, but first things first, no one in this match should be looking past the goal of surviving War Games.
Placing them right where they want them, into the corner. And that was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
Boom! Ooh, forearm.
Oh, straight forearm. Bayley is now under pressure.
Bayley's got to slow down this assault.
Great counter.
Bayley's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
That could be the spark Bayley was looking for. Bullseye with the drop kick. Big elbow drop.
Oh, ouch.
Uh-oh. Flashback.
Ooh, what a nasty kick.
Insulting.
I don't know if there's any ounce of professionalism in an attack like that. And she can't find a response for this assault.
This is where her grit will be put to the test.
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits 0.
Big forearm. Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Holding cage is open and away they go, ready to get into the action.
She's not going straight in. She wants something from under the ring.
Come on now. Is it not enough that they're already coming in with an advantage here? Is this really necessary? Bringing the numbers advantage to greater heights by introducing weaponry to the battle.
Searching under the ring now. This can't be good. Bayley struggling to defend herself.
It's like a muzzle's being placed on Bayley's offense.
She flips it back on her.
And entering into an absolute war zone, giving the troops the boost they need.
And that was a precisely measured attack. She's bringing the table into play here.
She is done playing around. Turnbuckle's the only thing keeping her upright. God, ugly but effective counter. Foot to the face. A stalemate of counters. Catching a drop kick. Ooh, disrespectfully hurling that sign.
Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant.
Big time power slam.
Out of the cage and rushing in to erase the numbers advantage.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Good grief. That's a chop that'll wake you up.
Nice hip toss. Right into a drop. The elbow of the arm. Hooked up.
Face through the table. Devastating impact through the table.
That was a statement maneuver if I ever saw one.
I can't believe it.
I hate to question her, Cole, but that was just plain silly. Why would you do that at this point in the match?
And a slap, too.
Scooped up. What are we looking for here?
She's gone after her opponent's core a few times now.
Heavy impact. And there's that ego on display from Becky Lynch.
This is the closest anyone in the audience will get to the big time.
Countdown's on to get ready because this will give Bayley from up high.
Hammerlock applied by Becky Lynch.
Here they come, looking to give their team the upper hand as soon as possible.
And what a maneuver we just saw there.
Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no. Escapes and a chop block takes him down.
Look at this. Boom. Nice.
Here comes a trash can for you. Sent into the corner. Hit by a flying stop sign. That had to hurt.
Has a weapon, but is wasting time. Set him up in position here on the second row. The next entrant coming to even up the...
Becky Lynch looking to secure the win.
A slam.
Will that sew this up for Becky?
Freed from the cage and now needs to make pace to even up the fight.
Barely combats out of that.
DDT. Clearly Savage chokehold submission.
Well, a couple of knees and then another one, and that'll force the break. She gets launched all the way to the other ring.
Oh, stop sign to the noggin.
Oh, being driven down.
Gentlemen, this is what I believe we refer to as unloading.
Lita with a kick to the body. Lita with the DDT. The lights are dimming for Sky.
And the balance of power is about to shift to this upcoming entrant. Now to Lita. Telegraphed that one and delivers a blow to the gut.
Lynch has got it.
And for the team on the wrong side of this entrance.
On this trap, but she gets away.
Looking to give her team an advantage in more ways than one.
Bang! A migraine-inducing blow from that stop sign.
Dakota Kai.
Oh, come on. You already had the advantage. You didn't need to bring that into the ring, too.
And that was a hell of a DDT there.
Entering the ring and assessing the situation.
And oh my God, what a forearm!
Right to the jaw. Shot to her jaw.
She finds a counter for Lita. Now it's Lynch. Lita.
Twist of fate.
We could be moments away from Sky's doom.
Oh, look at Becky. Becky. That was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver.
Is it the finishing touch Lynch needs?
And her body has just been decimated. From way up. Timer's right out, and this next competitor will equalize things inside the cage. We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now.
You better have an aptitude for pain because it just keeps coming. Another warrior about to enter the fray. Here to balance the scales.
Fends off the attack with an elbow. And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one.
Whoa! She just chucked her over to the other ring.
A quick stop to pick up some artillery before she evens this one up.
Without the beginning of the end.
Lynch searching under the ring, thinking something there can give their team a boost. Lita with a kick to the midsection. And the DDT.
Did Lita clinch this?
She's already coming in to even the odds, but she's looking for difference makers now.
All the way up.
War Games has officially begun!
The cage is locked for the last time as War Games officially begins.
Each of these teams calculating what their fastest way to victory is now. Oh, she must have her pilot's license because she went flying into the other ring.
Choke slam backbreaker.
Her underhook applied. Up and
Into a clothesline.
this spells trouble for Lita.
She propels her over to the other ring.
And just got caught with that DDT. That's gotta be it. There's the save. How close was that? There's two. And a big victory here tonight.
Here are your winners, Marie Rose, Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus.
She might keep on winning, but I just do not trust this woman. Once a promoter, always a promoter. You have to wonder where her loyalty really is.
How can you say that, Corey? Cap has more than proven herself since coming to WWE.
What a war we just witnessed here. The best team won here tonight, and there's no denying that. They're going to be...
Becky and the captain are still celebrating their epic War Games victory.
And why wouldn't they? You're now looking at the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship and the GM who put her in that position.
This will go a long way in shaping the future of the women's division on Raw.
Shotzi? Is that a full-size tank?
Oh my God, Shotzi came prepared. I guess she graduated into something larger.
She's not stopping.
This is gonna be bad.
I don't want to watch, but I can't take my eyes off what's about to happen.
Shotzi just picked up speed. She's gonna rail the cage. Into the side.
Down they go. This is bad.
I can't believe what just happened.
We need some help out here, fast.
Whatever her issue was, Shotzi took things way too far here tonight.
What the hell was Shotzi doing? I've had no problem with her.
Yeah, I may have something to do with that. Oops.
Oops? I'm gonna be out for months. Is that really all you have to say?
How about oops? I got carried away booking matches, but forgetting to manage people. At least that seems to be the case, based on what I've pieced together.
You're back.
I was having a splendid time communing with the blue-footed booby of the Galapagos. But then, I caught wind of a few questionable developments. We should talk.
I swear, I had it all under control.
I watched Shotzi crash a tank into the War Games cage.
Fair point.
And perhaps, even more egregiously, you announce War Games without me. That's my thing. I announce War Games.
I'm sorry?
Respectfully, you're fired from being Raw GM.
I accept.
It wasn't a question. All that being said, with our newly minted #1 contender injured, we still need a challenger for Bianca. You know, what you've consistently failed to nail down. I hate rewarding you for this mess. But I'm a much better GM than you are, so I'm going to make the right choice for the show. And unfortunately, there's someone who helped lead her team to victory who's rightfully next in line for the opportunity. You'll be getting the championship match against Bianca Belair on the next Raw.
Here we go with this so-called major announcement.
I'm afraid this is a good news, bad news kind of night. And I've always been a bad news first kind of girl. So here goes. With our fearless leader, William Regal, returned, looking quite tan, might I add, the time has come for me to step down as your Raw General Manager.
I actually thought she did a great job, guys.
Are you kidding me, Byron?
At least it was exciting.
All right, so there may have been some mixed opinions on my stint as GM, but I'm sure that's only because we all know where I really belong, which is fighting in a WWE ring.
Not sure that's the only reason.
Which is why I'm pleased to announce, given Becky's unfortunate medical status, at the hands of someone who William Regal has assured me will be dealt with, the Real Suits have decided to name a new #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. Me!
Huge news for the Women's World title.
And that championship match is happening right now!
After all the confusion around Survivor Series, we're finally getting to see Bianca defend her championship.
So, Bianca Belair, let's...
This woman just will not stop coming after the captain.
If her grievance was big enough to get her to take down the War Games cage in a tank, did you really expect her to let it go?
Hey there, friend.
Give it a rest, Shotzi. Haven't you done enough at this point?
I think what you meant to say is, thank you for making me #1 contender, Shotzi. Sorry you hurt your leg in that unfortunate tank incident.
Wait. How did you get hurt when you were driving the tank? Is this really all because I didn't give you proper credit for your terribly original idea of let's have a War Games match at Survivor Series?
And didn't even put me in the match. But no, this isn't an isolated incident. This, apparently, is just what you do. Playing in other people's sandboxes, stealing other people's ideas, and jumping every line. You may have William Regal fooled, but not me, and not the locker room.
Oh, I'm sure, Shotzi.
Cutting lines might work in TBD, but in WWE, there are consequences.
Bayley?
That's Bayley's music, but where is she?
Is Shotzi just playing mind games here? Bayley from behind.
Shotzi's found an ally who's not okay with being skipped over for a Women's World Championship match.
I don't blame her. It was supposed to be either Bayley or Becky. Cap weaseled in there.
Wait, we're getting a call from the back. This is an official match. Here we go. We thought it was all over at War Games, but Cap getting named #1 contender, apparently
coming out of that War Games match.
Forearm's going to cut off the limb. Guillotine applied. Dangerous situation. Needs to find a way out fast. And she does. Great move.
Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench.
Damage to the shoulder is definitely going to hamper your ability to fight.
She bails in a hurry. And back in the ring we go. What a clothesline!
Oh my gosh!
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
Uh-oh. Flapjack! Way up there. Bayley showing no answer for the attack.
Bayley looks to be well measured right now.
Bayley's not looking so confident after taking that attack. Bayley turns it around.
Bayley managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
If Bayley was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it.
She turns it right around with a counter.
Oh, man! Bionic elbow driven down. And a slap, too.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Bullbuster.
Double underhook applied. Up and face buster.
That could end Bayley's night.
Cover! 2. An incredible victory for the captain here tonight.
She certainly solidified her position as the #1 contender.
Shotzi from behind with that crutch.
What the heck? She claimed she was injured.
She was just pulling all our legs, Cole.
Shotzi laying the boots in now.
Compared to the tank, this is nothing.
Finally, the referee getting control of the situation.
She's using the crutch on her throat. Shotzi wasn't done.
Leg sweep with the crutch.
At least Shotzi's made her point now, and we can finally get on to the business of the Women's World Championship next week.
I'm not so sure, Byron.
Neither am I. Based on what Shotzi said earlier, I doubt that this satisfied her desire for revenge. She's on a mission.
Does it look smaller?
Huh?
That's what kids always say when they come back home, right? They go off to the great wide world, come home and...
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little smaller? I was in the neighborhood. Figured I'd stop in to get a few reps in before my big match with Bianca.
Shotzi's not also in the neighborhood, is she? You know my...
I don't think you have to worry. Tanks don't get great gas mileage, so she probably won't come crashing through the wall. No.
And just when I was starting to feel nostalgic about you breaking things around here. How are you?
I'm fine. Can you believe Shotzi's still bitter you didn't book her in TBD? And now she's turning it into a whole thing about how I...
In fairness, it's...
What? Really?
I believe your words at the time were, I'm not impressed.
That does sound like me. But I was probably...
Being flippant without thinking that your actions could actually have consequences? Then, on purpose or not, Shotzi effectively brings you up to the big leagues, and instead of any sort of thanks, you steamroll right into a
Let's be fair. I didn't steamroll right away. And Shotzi brought me to Raw so she could make an example.
Maybe, but is that also why she pitched you the idea for a War Games match when you were GM? A match you thought was a good enough idea. The universe saw the superstar GM announce the War Games match, put herself... It worked out for you. And now you get a championship match against Bianca Belair.
Jeez, whose side are you on, Jen?
You know whose side I'm on. That's why I gotta be straight with you.
You know, after ignoring WWE for so long,
This is a moment of destiny for a woman who spent years crisscrossing the world and honing her skills before finally arriving in the big leagues of WWE.
You can really feel the electricity in the arena, Michael.
Waiting on the champion here.
It's obvious Bianca's playing mind games with her opponent.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Shotzi's vendetta against the #1 contender continues.
And it looks like she's had about enough of it.
No, guys, it's not what you think. I have a seriously heartwarming announcement. Bianca Belair can't be here tonight.
This is the second time the #1 contenders match has been called off.
No, I told you, it's actually heartwarming. Bianca was wrapping up an appearance at a nearby community center before the show when suddenly, out of nowhere, 3 buses of adorable children from a local school showed up, excited to meet the Women's World Champion. And you know how Bianca is. She wouldn't leave until everyone got a picture and an autograph. How those buses showed up just in time to prevent Bianca from making it here for her championship match tonight, we may never know. But Bianca just couldn't leave those sweet children hanging. Are you seriously booing children? Wow, what a bloodthirsty bunch you all are. I did feel bad that you didn't have a match anymore tonight, though. Oh no, it's not me. I have the night off from in-ring action, just like at War Games. But these 3 women do not.
Oh my, the Cap has history with all these women.
And we're getting word from the truck that she'll be facing them in a fatal 4-way.
I think she said to bring it on.
Easy to say, harder to survive. Shotzi's curated a formidable challenge for the #1 contender.
Honestly, I'm just impressed that Shotzi managed to curate this match and 3 busloads of children in the same day.
What? That was Shotzi?
For God's sakes, catch up, Byron. Nonetheless, this is going to be a huge fatal 4-way contest here on Raw. Like you said, Corey, Cap definitely has a target on her back due to her history with these 3 other superstars.
I'm just wondering, after all these false starts, if Cap will ever make it to her title match with Bianca Belair.
I think that's Shotzi's exact goal, Saxton.
Oh, man. Kick to the gut. An impactful display of offense we just witnessed there.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
And a slap for the exclamation point.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
And Rhea with reason to question her confidence after that attack.
Liv Morgan not backing down. Not now, not ever.
Thrown back in under the ropes. Now looking for something to waylay her opponent with.
Looks like she's opting to go with the old classic, a steel chair.
Drop kick finds the spot.
Boom, what impact.
Nice drop kick. Pushes off to create some room.
A big kick to the gut and a thunderous forearm to follow. Now back to Ripley. Into the pin attempt.
Still has enough energy for the simple kick out.
Drop kick from behind.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Uh-oh. Flapjack. Way up there. She can end it here.
nicely done.
Big forearm. Planted with a face buster. Oh, man.
Using their boot on the throat in the corner. Trying to get that mental edge. You can't let yourself get psyched out. To an electric chair facebuster, my goodness.
Haymaker connects.
Up for the electric chair, down for the drop. The blockbuster.
Mounting. And hammering away. She's looking for the win. Quick count out after one.
This match continues on. The jumping complete shot.
Looking to end it here. This could be it.
Makes the count.
And she's able to stop the count early.
Truly cannot believe that didn't even get a one count.
And Liv Morgan truly thought she'd finished it. She can't let this get to her, though. She has to keep going.
Got their opponent set up. Drop kick to the back.
She's starting to look concerned.
Way to steer clear.
Oh, Liv got caught with a reversal.
Oh, man.
Butterfly double underhook. Up and... clearing off the announce table. She's got it. Got her shoulders down. Our official just took a big hit.
Oh, come on. Let's keep it clean in there. Drop kick.
She's holding on tight.
Look out.
Spine buster. Oh, God, she's blinded.
And the cover for the win.
And a kick out at two. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
Quick thinking pays off. Oh, clothesline. Double underhook applied. Up and face buster.
Morgan is in deep peril here. Cover.
Win. A big win. That took a huge effort.
Here is your winner, Marie Rose!
A big win for the captain.
You might say she has her ship headed in the right direction.
It's an impressive feat to overcome the chaos and unique challenges of a four-way match.
It was you, wasn't it? You're the reason I'm missing my championship match.
Oh, it's hardly my fault. Your car service was way too willing to accommodate your new itinerary. You know, they really should have...
You really want to do this?
Fight in an airport lounge? Absolutely not. They'd never let me back in, and...
What exactly is that, Shotzi? I can't go back in time and hire you at TBD. I can't go back and put you in war games.
What's unhealthy is theft. And I'm not just talking about War Games. You may have gotten a free pass. You're the #1 contender. That should be me. Put it on the line in a match. Winner.
If it means never having to deal with your BS again, fine.
Commanding the ring and forging her path, the captain.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making her way to the ring from Yorktown Heights, New York, Marie Rose.
From indie legend to WWE superstar, Cap is always ready for action.
Yeah, this isn't some smoke-filled bingo hall, Saxton. It's WWE. If the so-called captain wants to prove herself here, she's got to do it in the ring.
Up aboard, it's go time for the captain. Welcome to the ball pit.
And from Oakland, California, Shotzi!
Well, Shotzi had a long and arduous road to get to WWE, but now she's enjoying herself.
Well, any road's going to be long if you're driving a tank that slowly.
Not afraid to fight, knows how to survive.
And she's pretty fun to watch inside the ring, too.
From the moment the captain arrived in WWE, Shotzi has had it out for her. Now they finally meet again to settle their issues.
This goes back even further to the independent scene. It's a long-standing grudge that transitioned to WWE and then was punctuated with a tank attack.
It seems like a Falls Count Anywhere match is a perfect way for these two to wrap up their long-time battle. Put down face first. Oh, just manhandling their opponent.
A fall-away slam.
And Shotzi is being taken apart here.
Shotzi has run into a roadblock.
Right to the kidneys from behind. Nice side headlock applied.
Oh, what a good measure.
Crushing the hamstring. A third. Practically never-ending blows. Coming at full force here. Ooh.
Devastating kick.
Boom. Ooh, sharp kick.
Focused attack on the leg.
The other end, too.
And she is rapidly dictating the pace.
Yeah, and she is taking all the restraints off.
Definitely hurts.
I see how it is. Going to take any shortcut to bypass a clean competition.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a shortcut, Saxton.
Gut-wrench suplex.
Making it look easy.
Byron, in the world of romance, this is what we call, ooh, the French kiss.
I've seen that move before. Can Shotzi come back from that? Looking for the victory. 2. After years of antagonism, Cap has finally put Shotzi behind her. What a win.
I don't think Shotzi got the memo, Saxton. She's not going to take this insult lying down.
Spear out of nowhere from Bianca Belair.
The Women's World Champion just obliterated Shotzi.
Looks like Bianca's just as tired of Shotzi's shenanigans as anyone.
And now the champion and the #1 contender are facing off.
We may not have to wait for a match. This could jump off right here.
It's finally happening. The #1 contender and the Women's World Champion will finally go one-on-one.
It's about darn time.
This is going to be an epic clash for that championship, and I can't wait to see it. Thanks for having my back out there.
I was annoyed. Honestly.
Match, huh?
You're pretty excited for someone who's about to get handled.
I see how it is. Well, you just go ahead and underestimate me, champ.
Oh, I don't underestimate you at all. I've seen your stuff on the indies. I know you can go, but so can I.
You've watched my indie matches? I didn't know you'd be into that.
What? Just because I started wrestling at WWE and never had an independent run doesn't mean I can't appreciate what you did there. I mean, that dive off the balcony against La Congrejita Loca? Wild. Self-destructive and probably ill-advised, but wild.
Man, if you had ever been a free agent when I was in TBD, I would have gladly jumped off a balcony against you too.
That sounds like a blast. Except I'm the one who would have been doing the jumping. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy with how it came up, but I do sometimes wonder what an indie career would have been like for me. It sounds like an adventure.
Huh.
What?
Just gets me thinking about our match.
About whether I'm going to pin or submit you?
No. Well, Not exactly. Someone recently pointed out that I was lucky enough to experience a fantastical whirlwind tour when I got to WWE. I got to have the adventure. I'm wondering...
What do you have in mind?
You're confident you're gonna beat me anyway.
Anytime.
I was really hoping you'd say...
You want to do what?
It's just going to be 2 matches.
Best of 3 series. So yeah, it might go 2. If Bianca really has no fight in her.
It'll probably go 2. That's as many as I need.
It's not the best of 3 series that gives me pause. It's the locales. It is the usual custom to defend the WWE Women's World Championship on WWE TV.
Sure, we could do that if we want to stick with what's comfortable. Or, get this, we fight for the Women's World Championship in the coolest indie arenas around.
Japan? Mexico? We could even go back to your old stomping grounds in the UK. Honestly, sounds like a great way to push that grassroots international exposure you business types are always talking about.
And you know what else it sounds like?
Oh, I'm positive you'll tell me.
It sounds like a big swing. It sounds like taking advantage of every opportunity on the table. And it sounds like doing something different without being afraid to fail.
I know what you're getting at, and I'm not sure I like you turning my words back on me.
I'm sorry to interject, but this is ridiculous. It's unheard of. Allowing a WWE champion to defend at these underground indie shows? Untelevised? What about the advertisers?
Advertisers? Really?
I'm afraid Troy makes an excellent point. Marketing will hate this.
See?
Fortunately, this is not a marketing company. This is a professional wrestling company. A professional wrestling company that's going to take a swing, and whose general manager cannot wait to get on the road. The only question is, where to first?
Don't look at me. This is your world. I'm just the adventuring tourist who gets to hit you, wherever you so choose.
It may be my world, but I say we make it your world to start. What if we go back to your old territory? Match 1 at Club UK.
God save the king.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Yorktown Heights, New York, Marie Rose.
Dear, dear, dear. That cannot have gone as you'd hoped.
No. Everything went exactly according to my plan of getting hit in the face a bunch.
Are you regretting giving Bianca the invitation?
Not at all. I missed the intimacy of a smaller show, the interaction with the fans. Just didn't expect Bianca to pull the same energy from the crowd quite as easily.
Bianca got very comfortable.
If she had come up in the Indies, I would have wanted her for TBD. But that's not gonna stop me from beating her at our next stop.
Which raises the question, where to next on this great tour of the world?
I've been giving that some thought, with an ice pack on my jaw. Bianca hits hard, and so do I. So let's go to the home of strong style, Japan.
Sure, if you buy at the Japanese steakhouse we always go.
Deal. That feels like a fitting celebration once I beat Bianca. But only the food. I'm not buying you another jacket.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Yorktown Heights, New York, Marie Rose.
Ladies, it appears that you two will be going to a final match.
Fitting, really. Winning that championship will be even sweeter after going the full series.
Don't get cocky. No way you beating me twice in a row.
Before you two launch into a witty repartee, I have an update. I've just spoken to the suits in Stamford. They have thoughts.
Well, that's never good.
Word of your genuinely marvelous matches has spread, and so has the buzz. They were insistent that the next match will be on WWE television.
They want us to do the match on Raw? You promised us we could see this through in indie arenas.
Indeed I did, so I reached an agreement. We will be producing a portion of next week's Raw live from the location of your final match.
Oh, wow. Listen, I know this is a stretch, but how would you both feel about having the match at
TBD? Yes, a surprising and unexpected suggestion from you. Which is why I have already given instructions for the road crew to meet us there.
Wow. It's going to be super embarrassing to lose on your home turf. But I, for one, am here for it. One idea, though.
What's that?
With everything I know about TBD, and since it's the final match, kind of seems like it should be no DQ, right?
Bianca Belair? You have no idea what you just asked for. Deal. Geneva is gonna freak. Wow.
I'll second that wow. And raise you a hot damn.
They really got to work in here, didn't they? Can you believe it?
After the hectic morning I've had with the crew to get this set up, I can. Had to yell at some guy named Troy a lot. He kept wanting to cover up the TBD signage with Raw logos entirely.
Sounds like Troy. I'm really glad that I could do this for you, Geneva. For us. Did you ever imagine that we'd be here?
Honestly, you main eventing a TBD show feels pretty familiar to me. This one just has more logos.
You know what I mean? This is different. Later tonight, I'm gonna win the WWE Women's World Championship in the house we built.
Living the dream. Hey, you get ready. I've got some contracts to look at.
Same as always. But seriously, don't get too caught up in paperwork that you forget to enjoy yourself tonight. This is big. Big, big.
I know. It is. And I won't. But I also know you'll enjoy this enough for the both of us. Good luck out there.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
It's a TBD homecoming for the captain.
You can see the emotion all over Cap's face. We are tied in this best-of-3 series, and she wants to win it at home.
That might be the daydream, but the nightmare comes when she loses it all in front of her hometown crowd. Can the prodigal daughter return home and win the Women's World Championship? The EST of WWE has come to TBD.
Do you think Bianca's got jitters here tonight, competing out of her element on the captain's home turf?
Bianca Belair is a world-class athlete and superstar, no matter what the venue. I think she'll be just fine.
Bianca wants to show everyone in TBD why she's the EST.
Introducing the challenger from Yorktown Heights, New York, Marie Rose. And her opponent from Knoxville, Tennessee, the WWE Women's World Champion, Bianca Belair.
That is what it's all about. What every woman claws and scratches for. The Women's World Championship.
It's the main event of WWE at TBD. The title is at stake as TBD Original Cap takes on Bianca Belair in a rubber match for the Women's World Championship.
A WWE title defended all over the world, and now at a U.S. indie promotion? I never would have believed it.
Well, believe that despite the feel-good story, Cap has a huge challenge ahead of her to walk away champion here tonight.
They're pulling the arms up and torturing their opponent.
Slam. Oh, well-measured strike. Ooh, sharp elbow.
Holy, that was an awful landing.
No!
Sliding under the ropes into a splash on the floor.
Soaring out of the ring, looking to do as much damage as possible. Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
Face first off the barricade. Snap suplex. Mounting a downed opponent, and look at them go. Over and over and over again.
And a slap, too.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good. And she slides her back to the mat.
Ooh, man!
Look at her grabbing the momentum here.
Yeah, you have to think her confidence is dropping now. Taking the easy way. All's fair in love and war, gentlemen. I saw nothing but effective offense.
Oh, nice.
Big forearm.
their offense with a swift elbow to the gut. Suplex.
Looking for a high-risk, high-reward situation.
Oh, look out. Big-time elbow. Boom. Oof. Kick finds it.
Byron, in the world of romance, this is what we call the French kiss.
I've seen that move before. The champ's eyes look glazed over. For the win! 2, 3, no! A 2 count!
This is complete insanity.
Still holding on to the title by the skin of their teeth.
Sometimes when you unleash your best offense and it doesn't get the job done, you're taken out of your game. That's a real possibility now in this match.
The champ teetering on the edge. Holding on by a thread, maybe even less at this point. Flapjack!
Way up there.
Ooh, look at her answering back. Caught the leg. Buster! And Bianca is failing to offer any resistance here.
Bianca unable to find breathing room.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Power slam.
Forearm smack.
Uh-oh.
Turned inside out with a desperation clothesline. Turned that one around.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
Oh, what a forearm.
Stomping away.
A commanding rush of attacks on her here. She has to rely on her instincts to turn things around. And a slap for the exclamation point.
The core buster.
And Bianca turning around.
Bianca managing to get some control back now.
Brief sign of adrenaline from her.
Now a pin for the championship. She fights her shoulder up before one.
It's unthinkable. Someone beating the 1 count at this point.
Belair hoisting up the opposition. This should do it.
Coyote, kiss of death.
Cover by the champ. Cover.
Oh my God.
I'm absolutely stunned. A display of near superhuman resilience.
After seeing that, it's hard to imagine what it's going to take to keep this competitor down.
I don't know if Belair has ever been more shocked in her career. That was not at all what she was expecting. Boom! A forearm smack. Oh, straight forearm.
Big time lip.
And any luck ran out quick here.
That's another focused attack to her torso area.
Treating the torso to yet another attack.
A slingshot Arabian press.
Oh! Ooh, what a forearm club.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Oh, perfect kick.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Byron, in the world of romance, this is what we call the French kiss.
I've seen that move before. Gonna see a new champ. Cover. 2 count.
And just like that, this journey for the woman they call the Captain reaches a conclusion with a victory over Bianca Belair.
Hey, this is no 70,000-seat stadium, but on this night, in this small theater,
To this superstar that her first championship win happened here.
A full circle moment, Corey. This woman has followed a long and winding road that brought her back to her beginning.
what's next for this superstar? This WWE champion. The sky's the limit.
What's Becky Lynch doing here?
Becky was the #1 contender until she got injured after War Games.
Becky's not moving like she's injured now. What does she want?
What do you think, Saxton?
No, 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 no. Not in my ring.
TBD promoter Geneva Rose is not having it.
I get she's ride or die with our new champion, but what's she gonna do to stop Becky Lynch?
You got WWE problems. Go settle them on WWE time. Because believe me when I say, if anyone tries to interrupt my best friend's hard-won moment, it's gonna be me.
No, they've been friends for years.
Don't trust anybody.
This is an assault.
This is karma, Saxton. You can only step on so many people before you pay the piper.
And she's paying now, but for what?
Thanks for coming home, Cap. It was so generous for you to put this show together for me. I know you think I'm slumming it around here, but you forget that I'm proud of what we built together. And I know you're used to taking the credit for everything. So I thought it was important for me to make an appearance tonight, to set the record straight. You'd be nothing without me. Let me be clear. I am not just some best friend side character in your hero's journey. What do you think I've been doing since you left? Sitting around and just following your career with rapt attention? You moved on. I didn't. And I've been putting everything I have into growing TBD. So, when Becky approached me, I was more than happy to help turn your moment into my moment.
You can feel the bitterness from Geneva Rose, the jealousy.
Recognize this? The contract we wrote in the diner when we first started TBD. Yeah, I had it framed. Thought it was a nice touch. Especially now. Because according to this legally binding document, you're still signed exclusively to TBD. You can't work anywhere else. You can't be champion anywhere else. And you belong to me.
But she's a WWE superstar.
Not according to Geneva Rose.
See you next week, Cap. Don't be late.